Effective leadership is not about making speeches or being liked. Leadership is defined by results, not attributes. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Outstanding leaders go out of their way to boost the self-esteem of their personnel. If people believe in themselves, it's amazing what they can accomplish. Never tell people how to do things. Tell them what to do, and they will surprise you with their ingenuity. Leadership does not always wear the harness of compromise. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. When I give a minister an order, I leave it to him to find the means to carry it out. You do not lead by hitting people over the head. That's assault, not leadership. A ruler should be slow to punish and swift to reward. The day soldiers stop bringing you their problems is the day you have stopped leading them. They have either lost confidence that you can help them or concluded that you do not care. Either case is a failure of leadership. Leadership is about taking responsibility, not making excuses. Good leadership consists of showing average people how to do the work of superior people. A man who wants to lead the orchestra must turn his back on the crowd. Leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It is about one life influencing another. The greater a man is in power above others, the more he ought to excel them in virtue. None ought to govern who is not better than the governed. Leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want to be done because he wants to do it. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. A leader takes people where they want to go. A great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go, but ought to be. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. Go to the people. Learn from them. Live with them. Start with what they know. Build with what they have. The best of leaders, when the job is done, when the task is accomplished, the people will say we have done it ourselves. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. The height of ability in the least able consists in knowing how to submit to the good leadership of others. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. Leaders think and talk about the solutions. Followers think and talk about the problems. The key to successful leadership today is influence, not authority. A leader must have the courage to act against an expert's advice. Effective leadership is putting first things first. Effective management is discipline, carrying it out. The supreme quality for leadership is unquestionably integrity. Without it, no real success is possible, no matter whether it is on a section gang, a football field, in an army, or in an office. The secret to success is good leadership, and good leadership is all about making the lives of your team members or workers better. The quality of a leader is reflected in the standards they set for themselves. A good leader takes a little more than his share of the blame, a little less than his share of the credit. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Leadership is a privilege to better the lives of others. It is not an opportunity to satisfy personal greed. When you can't make them see the light, make them feel the heat. A good objective of leadership is to help those who are doing poorly to do well and to help those who are doing well to do even better. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did it ourselves." Only the guy who isn't rowing has time to rock the boat. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Management is doing things right, leadership is doing the right things. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. To be a great leader and so always master of the situation, one must of necessity have been a great thinker in action. An eagle was never yet hatched from a goose's egg. If a window of opportunity appears, don't pull down the shade. Think little goals and expect little achievements. Think big goals and win big success. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership. I think one of the keys to leadership is recognizing that everybody has gifts and talents. A good leader will learn how to harness those gifts toward the same goal. No man will make a great leader who wants to do it all himself or get all the credit for doing it. When your values are clear to you, making decisions becomes easier. To be a great leader and so always master of the situation, one must of necessity have been a great thinker in action. An eagle was never yet hatched from a goose's egg. Leadership is not about the next election, it's about the next generation. People ask the difference between a leader and a boss. The leader leads, and the boss drives.